Taylor Swift has finally tweeted about the Black Lives Matter movement, and here is everything you need to know. I'm Jana Rosenberg.
I'm Gabby Conti, and this is your 24/7 celebrity news. Swifties have been concerned about where Taylor stands with the Black Lives Matter movement. These past few weeks, celebrities have been showing their outpouring support for this movement, from posts to action items like petitions and even protesting, as we saw from celebrities like Ariana Grande, Halsey, Addison Rae, Camila Cabello, and Shawn Mendes, just to name a few. Meanwhile, Taylor has remained relatively silent, just changing her Instagram default to a black circle and posting a black box for the hashtag Blackout Tuesday on Instagram.
Yes, I mean, Taylor Swift, one of the most influential people, whether you love her or you hate her, you're gonna see her post because she's Taylor Swift. So it was kind of odd that she stayed pretty silent during this time. However, we all know she's a very political person. I think it was just a matter of time until she kind of broke that silence.
I think so too. I mean, and also, just because a celebrity is not protesting, we shouldn't be shaming them for that.
Definitely.
We do know that Taylor, we believe, is in London with her boyfriend Joe Alwyn. But also, a celebrity not wanting to protest could be, you don't know what. Her mom is a cancer survivor.
There's a global pandemic.
There's a global pandemic. There's a really good chance that Taylor is being super overly cautious about exposing herself to COVID.
Yeah.
Obviously, we know that protests, you're putting yourself at risk by doing it. But it is great that people are showing up.
Totally.
And Taylor, in her documentary Miss Americana, she did also open up about her decision to start being political, which was when a Nashville senator, who she calls Trump in a wig, was coming into office, and Taylor really started being vocal. And by doing that, she jeopardized losing a lot of her fans, because if you think of Taylor Swift's fan base, she started out in country.
Totally.
Most of that fan base, a lot of
people.
conservative people who are possibly not supporting the Black Lives Matter movement.
Fans have been calling out Taylor Swift for relatively being silent during this time, while other celebrities are using their massive platforms to promote change. And Taylor's reach is huge, with 134 million followers on Instagram and 86.4 million followers on Twitter. Fans called out Taylor on Tumblr for being silent, and days later, the singer took to Twitter to open up about this movement after almost 2 weeks of silence, but still has yet to use her Instagram platform, where she has more followers, to help encourage change. Maybe it's giving her anxiety.
Well, okay, so here's something that would have been so easy for her to do, and maybe she just didn't get the message. So today, as we're reporting this, when this comes out, this will be days later, there's something going on called hashtag Pass the Mic, and it's basically nodding about how white women are listened to more than black women. So a lot of white women who have these huge platforms, and on this is like Gwyneth Paltrow, Julia Roberts, the list is insane. Chelsea Handler, all of these white celebrities are giving up their Instagram page for a day and having black voices take over it. Selena Gomez is doing it too?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, Selena Gomez is doing it too, and having black influencers or just black people who have something to say to be able to use their platform for 24 hours to post things on their stories and their Instagram account. I mean, imagine if Taylor Swift had done this. She has so many followers on Instagram. That's such a big reach to people that normally wouldn't know who this person was or what their message was.
Very true.
Some fans applauded the singer for using social media to speak out, while other followers were unimpressed and wanted more from her, especially since it took Taylor so long for her to speak out in the first place. On Twitter, Taylor urged her followers to register to vote by posting Obama's Medium article on how we can keep the Black Lives Matter movement going strong. She also tweeted, quote, "Racial injustice has been ingrained deeply into local and state governments, and changes must be made there. In order for policies to change, we need to elect people who will fight against police brutality and racism of any kind. Hashtag Black Lives Matter."
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Love this.
Definitely. I think we're going to see more from her. I think maybe someone will take over her Instagram or her Twitter or whatever it may be. I think T Swift's big move is in the pipeline.
I think so too. I really hope so. I really do.
Taylor also tweeted urging fans to register to vote by saying, "We need to fight for mail-in voting for the 2020 election." Totally agree. No one should have to choose between their health and having their voice heard, and included a link about how fans can learn more about voting and getting registered at vote.org. Prior to this, the last thing Taylor tweeted almost 2 weeks ago was about Donald Trump, as she wrote, "After stoking the fires of white supremacy and racism your entire presidency, you have the nerve to feign moral superiority before threatening violence. When the looting starts, the shooting starts. We will vote you out in November, at Real Donald Trump."
Yeah, so that was her first thing that she said, and that was when everyone was looting, and then now it's been like a little bit and she hasn't said anything, and I'm happy that she's speaking up now, and I'm happy that she's using her platform. I would love to see her also use her Instagram platform as well, because I think she has, even just thinking, like, if you have the swipe up function, like how many people you have the ability to, and she has all those people. Imagine if she posted a petition that needed help on her swipe up, that petition would be filled. It's done, easy.
Yeah, it's
so
crazy.
It is crazy to think about. What do you think about Taylor's tweets for the Black Lives Matter movement? Do you think it's enough? Do you hope she'll do more? What do you hope Taylor does next? Let us know. I'm Gabby Conti.
I'm Gina Rosenberg, and follow us here at Hollywire for your 24/7 celebrity news.